Alright, lads, are we early? Or not? I'm seeing streams that are actually online. We are early, ladies and gentlemen, and all other variations. Alright, let's fucking go! There we go. Now I don't have to see my face.
Yes.
It's alright, not going to do massive stuff. Wait, that's a new color. Okay, yeah, we're pulling for Monarch. Nope, as expected. Screw you. Seems that I'm not going to get any kind of good luck this round. Yeah, nope. Might as well. Or chance. Nope. Crap. We will have tried.
Oh.
Damn, that's some lag. I hate you. Oh, right, 清水. Damn it. There we go. Oh. At least she's E5 now. Okay. Oh, just one. Okay. Future market. Always continuance. Conventional memoir. That's new. Alright, yeah, that's not going to be pullable for a while. Become the champion. Woo! Might as well. Let's take the risk. Nope. Seems I'm going to actually have to spend if I want to have him ding new. Which, honestly, I do have a few reserve time. Oh, right. Oh, there is that. Wait. Why? I hate you! Yeah, I don't have... Oi, shut up! Yeah. I guess my streak of insane luck has dried out. Yeah. Happens. There we go. What the hell is the Trailblaze continuance?
手紙？ねえ、あんたも聞いた？次の駅はピノコニーだって。夢みたいに綺麗な世界だって言われてるんだよね。でも車掌さん、招待状に書いてある宴の開始時間までまだ結構あるって言ってたから。
Okay, so next patch.
何して暇を潰そうかな。
Oh! New feature.
あれ？スマホの。
Oh boy. Soulworm Festival? At Dunhunt. Wow.
タンコってば、ブローニャに返事くらいしてもいいのに。
She sounds like a fucking auntie.
ねえ、タンコ。
It has to be a new type of event.
Message 見た？
ああ、見た。
じゃあなんで返信しないの？
悪いが、今は世間話をする気分じゃないんだ。ラフのことがあってから、俺もいろいろと考えて。
タンコ、ごめん、責めるような言い方しちゃって。そうだよね。先週であんなことがあったんだもん。整理するのに時間が必要だよね。
いや、やはり今回は列車に残ろうと思う。ベロブルグが祭りを開催できるようになったのはめでたいことだ。存分に楽しんでくれといい。
じゃあタンコはゆっくり休んで。次の開拓は絶対に逃しちゃダメだからね。
ああ、約束する。
ほんと頑固なん残念。せっかく旅行気分で出かけられるっていうのに。それは分かってるけど、気持ち的にはやっぱり残念だなって。それより姫子も一緒。幼児ちゃん？幼児ちゃんは先週で大暴れしたせいで最近は話してるだけで息が切れそうになってるじゃん。
March.
気づいてなかった？あの年だからお祭りとかに魅力も感じないだろうし。
At his age, March, he can wipe everyone on the floor and everyone would actually welcome it and say thanks.
ねえねえ、姫子に聞いてみない？もしかしたら一緒に来てくれるかも。そういえばあんたが乗車してから結構経つけど、 まだ一度も姫子と旅に出たことないよね。
Wait, do we see him? Oh, we don't.
どうしたのみつきちゃん、ニヤニヤしちゃって。姫子、聞いて聞いて、ヤリーロ6の第守護者がお祭りの準備をしてるらしくて、炭鉱は療養中でどこにも行けないから、姫子とうちらの3人で行かない？カカリアと戦った時だって姫子はめっちゃ力になってくれたし。みつきちゃんが元気いっぱいなのはお祭りを楽しみにしていたからなのね。
Yes, Mom.
誘ってくれてありがとう。でも少しやらなきゃいけないことがあって、しばらく出かけられそうにないの。ヤリーロ6での開拓の後はあんたたち、それから炭鉱が自らの足で刻んだもの。ナビゲーターのスケジュールって本当にギチギチなんだね。そうと決まれば早速部屋に戻って荷物をまとめよう。
Aww.
新しいドレスなんだけど、
That's actually pretty.
ずっとクローゼットで眠ってたんだ。めったにない機会だもん。ちゃんとおしゃれしていかないと。っていうかあんた、まさかその服しか持ってないの？
Yes.
まあいっか。どれどれ、パジャマ、湯たんぽ。そういえば荷物まとめるの。はい、嘘。適当なこと言わないで。さっきヨウおじちゃんがまとめたヤリーロ6の観測記録を見たんだけど、
That's
うち
just
らが初
dumb.
めて開拓した時より地表の平均温度がかなり上がってるみたい。
Quite a bit. Oh.
まだ過ごしやすいとは言えないけど、いい方向に向かってるサインだから。それでどう？イエーイ！
And there's going to be a fucking mess.
ヤリーロ6ベロブルグ。借りたら返してもらうよ。
Oh, please.
吹雪の中で生きてきた人たちってどんな風にお祭りの日を過ごすんだろう。きっとどの世界のお祭りにも美味しいものがたくさんあるよね。待って、あそこに立ってる人が着てるあの黒い制服、うちもそこが気になってる。仕方ない、こっちから挨拶。
Oh boy.
ヤッホー。あ、
ボス、ストレンジャーを2名発見しました。始末しますか？
何バカなこと言ってるの。今すぐ行くからそこで。どうも、はじめまして。私はトパーズ。
Oh,
スター
get
トスカンパニーの投資専門家で、今回ヤリーロ6に来たのは特別な業務があるからなの。私
absolutely
の同僚は
not.
ちょっと口下手なだけだから気にしないで。
びっくりした。軽い気持ちでお祭りに参加しに来たのにまた変なトラブル。あ、そうだ、自己紹介を忘れてた。うちは美月なのか。請求列車の乗客。請求列車は聞いたことあるよね。
なるほど。一目で現地人じゃないってことは分かったけど、 まさかこんなところで七死人に出会えるなんて奇遇だね。そういえば聞いたことあったな。ヤリーロ6が性格の影響から逃れられたのは開拓の協力があったからだって。
Yep.
何急に謙遜しちゃって。
まさかここで伝説の人物に会えるなんて本当についてるね。
それにしてもトパーズって若く見え。
とんでもない。ただ運に恵まれただけだよ。業務に追われて銀河を駆け回ってるだけだから楽しい仕事でもないしね。
業務の部分を抜けば列車組の仕事とあんまり変わらないね。ヤリーロ6がこんなに早くカンパニーと
ビジネスの内容は2人が考えてるようなものじゃないかもしれないけど、後半の部分は同感。あの大守護者には確かに都市を治める腕がある。美月さん、さっきベロブルグのお祭りに参加するって言ってたよね。ごめんなさい、私と同僚が時間を取らせちゃって。
気にしないで、別に急いでるわけじゃないから。そうだ、トパーズもうちらと一緒に行かない？
I'm going to assume that's going to be a
迷子に
bad
なりや
idea.
すいし。
心配してくれてありがとう。でも私たちなら大丈夫。私も彼もこの星に来るのは初めてだから、もっとランドマーク的な雪原を堪能したいと思ってるんだ。もし私たちに縁があったらお祭りの会場で再会できるかもね。はい、私の連絡先。仕事中は返信しない主義だから、終わったらまた話そう。
うわ、あっさりカンパニーの管理職の人と連絡先を交換した。うちも
いいな。
銀河にまたがる2つの勢力がさてと、そろそろ町に入ろっか。
And it's going to be a mess.
うわ、人がいっぱい。記憶の中のベロブル。
That's actually... Oh. Actually surprising. I thought I actually had Ian. Shouldn't take one. There we go. Yes. Thank you.
全然違う。
And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up. Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends.
Norbert, why don't you tell in cultural...
Well, it was...
Ah, I remember. You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail...
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail.
Looks like things are getting...
Nice. What about Pella?
Is that Kayla? Looks like she's Next, I'll be introducing the Hillabog's History and Culture Museum. Was found... so... Guess what? Also... Miss Kayla... Enough! From...
Oh, I never knew Pela had a strict side.
Oh, come on. She's the teach.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing!
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope your heartbeat.
After some time. Yep.
Phew. Who'd have thought to say? I think we should, or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere.
Are you trying to have a staring contest?
Oh. Oh, that was a daily. That no. I'm not doing your shit. Oh, god damn it.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Oh, that's gonna be a mess. The hell was that about?
Is everything alright, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Saltworm Festival. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster.
Oh.
It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Oh gods.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible...
Yes.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the debt owed is an astronomical amount. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payment...
I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it. Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now...
Yeah.
Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya.
Oh boy. Let's bring out the big guns.
I don't think we're at that stage yet.
Nope!
Miss
Bring out the
Topaz
big
seems
guns.
like a reasonable person. With your silver tongue, I'm sure we'll make some progress.
Thank
Bring
you
out
so
the
much,
big
both of you.
guns.
While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck. And
Oh, hey! I just remembered. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is.
Oh, fuck's sake. Seriously? You're gonna give me the progression that way? Oh, wait, what?
Okay, got it. We better think about what we're...
Okay, that was dumb.
Oh, it's you two again. This is... Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right? What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just it portrays a certain kind of... It's as if the artist had condensed history.
Yes, yes.
Not at all. The analysis of an officiant, the Express has visited many. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Money, money.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Nope.
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's
Oh. So, how can I help?
We,
You're so direct. I like that. I
Straight up.
understand. From your point of view, I can. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties. But if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling, but Eurilo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. Oops, almost. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary, I estimate.
Please.
so you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurilo 6?
Please, just derail.
It's so white. I absolutely adore them. Come to think of it, this little guy's on display here probably means it's already extinct, right?
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now...
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation.
Please.
No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurilo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
So,
Negotiations
what
have
now?
failed.
We spent ages trying to... Well, yeah, but I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you...
March, for fuck's sake.
Huh? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people. I
Here we go
really
again.
did jinx it. I guess complaining won't get...
Time to log off. I mean,
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not... Nobody's been seriously hurt, but their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting... What's the matter?
What's going on inside the...
A few miners made it out earlier. They look pretty panicked. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. Holly?
I'll handle this.
Do you think Topaz is around here somewhere?
The person you're talking about. Potaz Pazto...
Topaz.
Hey, you two!
You guys must be exhausted. What's...
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! Do you even know who you're talking to?
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
IPC? No need to waste our breath on this idiot.
Yeah, alright, let's do this.
Time for a buzz. I'm okay.
Oh, please.
Combat is a series of precise mechanisms.
Everything came together. Converge and awaken. Nap time. Can you let me have some fun this time for a buzz?
You won't get away!
Oh, it's rendering in 1080p, right?
No matter. Time for an overhaul.
Yin and yang.
That'll take savor the vigor of it.
More enemies. Can I have fun this time?
You won't get away!
Successfully seized point. What the hell?
I have something for you.
With all my power, fly the future. Nap time.
That's it.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's set off.
Okay, let's bring this down to 720. Yeah, that's gonna be fine for the stream. Whatever. Yeah, that should be good.
Ready for action? Make sure.
Caught your breath yet? Right after we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum, did it take you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant one. The quicker we handle the IPC.
Ready for action? Let's get
go.
moving.
Huh. Let's go with... No, let's go with old man. Wait, no. I need some healing.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl... I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara,
Huh? But if you have a guest...
she is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl?
Cut the bullshit.
So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the Urilo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Urilo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, Emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Urilo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
All the miners here.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Eh, not that
Hey,
much.
check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look? Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
Not sure, strong accent.
Should've known. Don't quit your day job.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's...
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you. What?
No, I really...
This place is filled with...
Those cowards!
Time for a buzz.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
All things in this world have yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
Let's settle this.
The Omniscia sees through you. Together as one!
Okay, that was stylish.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
I'll see you off.
Come one, come all. Allow me to make a dividend information in accordance. Time for a buzz.
You won't get away!
Let's settle this.
Time for a buzz.
I have something for you.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The
That should be able
will
to
return.
clear that.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
With all my power, try the future.
Clear.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
No. Numby's on Numby's side.
Look! That big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go!
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow, for something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Yeah, we did.
You know, it doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon.
Alright. Suit yourself.
Might be trickier to crack. Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Pity. You chose the wrong.
Come one, come all.
Together as one. All things in this world have their yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations.
I underestimated you.
Yin and yang, life and death. Can you let me have some fun this time? No matter. Yin and yang.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Combat is a series of precise
Information in accordance.
There
You
we
won't get
go.
away.
You took the bait just like that. Reciprocity.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Oh, yeah.
Allow me to see you off.
Time for a buzz.
Nothing major. Eternal sleep is not. The dead will return!
Time for a detailed overhaul. Come one, come all. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nothing major.
Time for a buzz.
You won't get away!
Time to settle your accounts. Abyss flower, bloom.
Reciprocity.
There we
Excellent.
Receive divinity.
Reciprocity.
Time for an
Double
overhaul.
heal. Nice.
With all my powers. Fly the future. Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations. Time for a buzz.
Right, slay. Wow.
Eternal sleep is not. The dead will return!
IPC are really jerks.
That which is seized must be repaid.
You've got a lot of nerve. Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Use 5. Huh.
It won't be so
Alright.
easy next time.
At the very least, the stream is actually live and playable and generally fine. That's good.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
More any time for a buzz. At this speed, too slow.
You won't get away!
Yin and yang.
I'll see you off.
Time for a buzz.
Time for a detailed...
With all my power, try the future.
Bloom.
Much obliged.
And I'm supposed
All
to be
things in
impressed?
this world have
Oh.
their law, yet stratagems, constellations are human creations! Can you let me have some fun this time for a buzz? At this speed, too slow.
You won't get away!
Time to settle your account. I underestimated you.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The Omniscia sees through you. More time for a buzz.
That should end you.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a...
Det? What do you mean?
You should probably ask Branya to explain it to you.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh,
Actually,
looks
it's
like we've
probably
got a
intentional.
message. I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. Are you coming with?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila.
She's your wife.
Come on, to Klipoth Fort.
These guys don't look pleased to see us.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Bronya.
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Bellabog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz?
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Bronya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like in your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable... My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Bronya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurilo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belobogians. But because of this, I believe...
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
There's something sus.
I agree. But it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite moving. It's hard to imagine she'd write something like this just to deceive me.
Indentured servitude is shit.
In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause.
Also explaining, like, a millennium of debt to people that even didn't know about the fucking stars.
I'll convene the Copop Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
I think we should leave this matter to the Belobogians. Don't you agree?
Nice.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
No.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear...
Honestly. Big fucking mess.
You know what I mean.
Well, look who we have here! Uh-oh, sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in. What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing...
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple.
Damn.
Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
That doesn't surprise me, actually. Oh.
We meet again. Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. serious. Really?
Secret Service.
I wish it were made up. We don't have much time, Pale.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make... Okay, if it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
Huh.
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside, and that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit?
I see. So, compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input.
Boy. God damn it. Surprised about
Is that
him.
the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Belobog so soon. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the... Do you need my opinion?
Is he going to even...
So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure.
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter.
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for compromise. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dunn. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Yep.
Did we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've gathered, it seems...
Time to log off. I mean,
That's gonna be
head
dead.
back.
What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little out of the blue, but... That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know...
No stress, Nat.
I've thought about it, and... Well, if I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow. Another vote for the against part.
Oleg's going to be 4, I predict.
None other than this, but I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi. Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere? Well, ask away. It just... I see. That's a tricky situation, all right.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me. If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear. Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own? What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
I think so too, but could you imagine having to hear names? Like the traitorous ruler for the rest of your life? Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
There's something sus about Topaz. Papers.
Miss March,
He's the
big
nerd.
sister. Hey there, Clara. Mr. Svarog went out. What? I'm not sure. What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion. True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age. Huh? It's all right, Clara.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing, everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
You're right. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver.
Girl, this whole game is predestined
Thanks,
shit.
Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us. Halt so. The votes are completely even. Wait a minute. She's probably...
Back so soon? Are you feeling? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat.
Hey, Jenny.
I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundary.
Yeah, you didn't...
Right.
As it stands...
In that case, I abstain.
What?
No. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders. Not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's right. The time has come.
Time to log off. I mean, head back.
the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here before.
March, you're back. So?
We talked to people in...
What was Zila's... I should have known. Sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion?
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise.
And that's probably
Time has
Topaz's
come to make a
objective.
decision.
Enough!
All of you! I know what to do.
No,
Wait.
no.
I have
Thank
something
you.
to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Yes! Thank you, Himiko!
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Miss Himiko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Branya. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties.
Relevant
My
intel.
intention
Something's
is simply to
fucking
ensure
sus!
that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Nice.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Japard should be waiting for us, and here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
For another adventure! Woo!
Time to log off. I mean, head back.
Correct.
I want to go home.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation. Ready to enter Rivet Town? Keep your guards up.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with the Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence...
The IPC soldiers are well equipped.
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton?
I'll explain later.
Look, down there!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. It's time to deploy the automaton. Are you ready? Remember, try to avoid...
can see.
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will Are you ready? Remember, try to...
Oh no!
It's all right. We prepared. Are you ready? Remember, try.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan. This is the road that Topaz...
Let's find her.
This time... Mr. Svarog?
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives. Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential?
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the... Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Eurillo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
It never was.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. I wish. So many eager faces. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Okay, that's a boss fight.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Time to settle your accounts.
Combat is a series of precise... You won't get away!
Everything came together.
Right. This is gonna be dumb, but... Did I even... Check what's found.
Hesitation only breeds chaos.
Yeah, alright, everything's good.
Information in accordance.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
I'll see you off.
Come one, come all. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Everything came together with all my power. Try the future.
Time for a buzz.
Time to settle your accounts.
Time for a buzz.
Time for an overhaul.
Information in accordance.
Alright, phase 2.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Yin and yang, life and death.
Much obliged.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive, divinity.
You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz.
You won't get away!
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
All things in this world have their laws. Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
Time for a detailed
Information in accordance.
Time for a buzz.
I underestimated you. Abyss flower, bloom.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
No matter.
Let's settle this.
You won't get away!
Combat is a series of precise machinations. Come one, come all.
With all my power, scry the future!
Phase 3 of the first
Time
fight.
for a buzz.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. Receive divinity.
Good as new.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Together as one!
You've got a lot of nerve!
Yin and yang, life and death.
Huh. More enemies.
Come one, come all.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
You won't get away!
Everything came together. Information in accordance.
Time for a buzz.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
All things in this world have their law. Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations! Yin and yang, life and death.
Yeah, I needed that heal.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Varus is wailing on live stream, and I can't, well, actually spend my budget directly.
Can I have fun this time?
The Omniscia sees through you. Converge and awaken! Was this predestined?
Oh, what the hell?
Time for a buzz.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Okay, that's gonna be up.
Allow me to see you off.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Actually, not quite a problem, but still an issue.
You won't get away!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception. I have something for you.
More enemies.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid. Receive divinity. Receive divinity.
Much obliged. Combat is a series of precise machinations. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Time for a buzz.
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep is not the dead
Seriously.
will return.
You won't get away!
I have something for you. Come one, come all.
I underestimated you.
Much obliged. Time for a detailed overhaul. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
I was just getting started.
The end of the fucking fight. Me.
time to
The Supreme Guardian has breached. Ready to enter Rivet Town? Keep your guards up.
That's gonna be such shit.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Eternal sleep is not. The dead will return! Let's settle this.
Combat is a series of precise mechanisms.
Time for a buzz.
You won't get away!
All things in this world have yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations! No matter.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Everything came together. In formation. In accordance.
More time for a buzz.
You won't get away!
Yin and yang.
Let's settle this.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
I have something for you.
With all my power, try the future.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Come one, come all.
Allow me to make a Can I have fun this time?
You won't get away!
Time to settle your...
Time for a detailed overhaul.
The information. In accordance.
Time for a buzz.
I'll see you off.
That's fine.
Time for a buzz. All things in this world have their yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to settle your accounts.
Come one, come all.
You won't get away!
Yin and yang.
Receive divinity.
Good as new.
That which is seized must be repaid. Receive divinity.
Allow me to make a divination. Together as one!
I underestimated you.
Huh. Time for a buzz.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Reciprocity. Excellent.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Alright.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! You chose the wrong enemy.
Time for a detailed overhaul. Come one, come all.
You won't get away!
I see through you. Converge and awaken!
You've got a lot of nerve.
Yin and yang.
Fucking wow.
I'll see you off.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
The omniscience.
Receive divinity.
Reciprocity. Excellent.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Can you let me have some fun this time for a buzz?
Yup.
You won't get away!
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Entanto,
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
All things in this world have yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations! This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Huh. More time for a buzz.
Come one, come all.
Information in accordance. No matter yin and yang. Can you let me have some fun this time?
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower?
Reciprocity. Excellent.
I did.
Allow me to make a divin. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
You won't get away.
No matter.
Receive divinity.
Reciprocity. Excellent.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
You took the bait.
Okay. Huh, okay.
Nothing major. I'll see you off. That which is seized must be repaid. The dead will return!
Time for an overhaul. Come one, come all.
Information. In accordance. Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations! Time for a buzz.
There we go.
Speed, too slow.
Phase 1 complete.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
No, things were about to get good.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
Oh, please.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes.
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to your... It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground. through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Okay. What the hell was that?
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right. Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain.
Domain?
Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead.
Yo, what the hell?
Look.
Okay.
The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there? I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance.
Okay.
The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is, the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Selling that service through the IPC.
Purpose. To help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and
okay,
restore
that's
their
fucking
world to
glorious,
its former
Rania.
glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show the outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the dead,
unfortunately, the acquisition of Eurillo 6 is a strategic decision unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the, reports and potential accountability, I'll handle it.
Miss Topaz.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most. If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check. Oh, but sure thing.
Nice.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some. Well, you all need some rest after Miss Topaz.
I appreciate the offer, but it's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
I was worried things were gonna get ugly again. A peaceful solution is always the best solution. Speaking of solutions, are they repairing? Miss Topaz is definitely up to the job. Well,
please.
We didn't get to enjoy the...
You know, I'd heard you and March speak highly of the Supreme Guardian before, but seeing her methods firsthand left me in awe. We should also be glad that Ms. Topaz is the one in charge of the Eurillo 6 project. If it were someone else from the Strategic Investment Department, things might have gotten complicated. That tells me you really don't understand the Strategic Investment Department.
Oh boy.
Let's talk about this later, when you're back on the Express.
Time to log off. I mean, head back.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
Yes, mother. She's basically the mother. Okay, so...
March was looking forward to the Soul Warm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance. This time. I never thought this trip would be so...
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking... Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be... You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there any... If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted 1 rank? Phew! You dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurylos 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurylos 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Eurylos 6.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time. This snow is mesmerizing.
Not extinct! Get to the point.
server's
Anyway,
still not
okay,
open.
so yeah, that's gonna be it for. Maybe not. Hold on. Oh, that's gonna be enough for at least a temple. Later. Right, I can actually get that. Yeah, no, that's gonna be it for this stream. Played the story, failed the polls. Yeah. That's gonna be good. Alright. Peace. Wait.